We're here. Here we are. Let me refresh my other page so I can see what the hell I'm doing here. There it is. What's good, everyone? What is popping? So this market's a little this damn beer's going crazy. Anyway, what's happening? We live pretty much on time, unlike the rest of YouTube. um so yeah, how you all feeling today? I'm actually woke up in a great mood, man. What's up, Jesse? What's going on, Jake? Carrie, I saw in here. A few others. I threw out some invites, but it's a beautiful day out. I don't expect many people in here at all. Right. I hear you, Jake. I hear you. I definitely hear you. All right, let's jump right in. It is, Jesse. Um well, while we're waiting for a few people, I'll jump right in. Hey Goldie, how are you? How is everyone today? Beautiful here. It's like I don't know, 60 degrees out. Little windy, so it's a little cool. But it looks like I'm only 3 seconds on latency, so stream looks like it's got pretty good strength. All right, I'm gonna jump into Bitcoin and see what the hell is going on here. Give me 1 sec. Let me share my screen. All right, see if this works first time. One sec. All right, it worked. Look at that. We're professional now. All right, so all right, can we see this? Can we see this? All right, we're good. All right, we're good. All right, I got Bitcoin in this triangle here. I personally think we're coming down to this bottom trend line to make a third touch here. Will it happen? Probably. um, we will see what we're going to do by then. I do think this is a pretty strong demand zone, as you can see from this candle here. Um, we are still in a downtrend, so keep an eye on that. It is a time to be looking for shorts, unfortunately. Hold on 1 sec. All right, let me grab some indicators here. All right, we are spitting a momentum wave here. Probably going to print a green dot real soon. Yeah, VWAP is damn near at the zero line. However, that VWAP looks kind of weak. As you can see that curve there. Looks kind of weak to me. So I do believe we come down into this zone a little more. Whether it's a fake out and we come back up, that'll be determined when we get there. Go Brocky. That's funny. Sorry, I'm looking at my chat over here trying to, connect with you guys. So XRP looks like it's going. I'll look at that next for sure. Everything seems weak. Now, you notice here on the 4 hour, I like to look at the 4 hour because it's kind of a middle of the road range. However, if you notice here, this trigger wave here is a lot shallower than this here. So we could be printing some type of hidden bullish divergence. We are in a downtrend. Normally, hidden divergence means a continuation of the trend, but we're not in an uptrend. So we'll see how that plays out and where this comes down to. RSI is below the 50%. It kind of, I don't have it yet, Jess. I am working on it. I've been talking to Stupid Bitcoin. Sounds funny, but that is his name. I've been talking to Stupid Bitcoin behind the scenes. He is going to hook me up with some type of tutorial video. I've never added an indicator in Pine Editor like that, so I'm not really much on coding. So hopefully he gets me a tutorial video. It seems to be a pretty cool indicator. I'm hoping to get it and test it out for him. Not test it out because he's already testing it out himself, but test it out for my sake. So hopefully a new indicator coming soon. I think it's called Market Cipher Z, and it's kind of a twist of Market Cipher A and B, kind of intertwined. At least that's what I'm getting from it. So you got to take a bunch of code and put it down here in the Pine editor. So we'll see how that goes. Yep, exactly, Jess. So as far as Bitcoin, I do think that we come down here. Hopefully we don't lose this trend line, but if we do, watch for a retest back up and we'll see what we do there. I believe it's definitely going to come into this box. Whether or not it stays down here, comes back up into this pattern, it'll be determined. We are printing hidden div, like I said. RSI is below the 50. I do want to take a look at some lower time frames here. Sorry for my phone whistling. 1 hour. 1 hour ain't looking too bad, actually. Momentum waves coming up. Price just straight stagnant. Let me turn that off. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. Do not disturb. Quit bothering me. All right, same thing. RSI below the 50. So any type of upwards movement, we want that above the 50. Not much more on here. Same thing. We just, we'll see what happens when we continue this pattern on. Will we hold this and just go back up here? This is a pattern in my eyes. We have two touch points here, 3 touch points if you go from back there. We have 2 touch points here. We didn't come back down into it yet. So more than likely, this will either go sideways into this downtrend line or uptrend line, sorry, and then go up from there, or we lose it and we go down. A lot of people were pulling a target zone of, all right. Let me zoom this out a little bit. All right, so target to the upside, if we were to break this, would be something around, which pretty much brought us back to the highs, roughly 107, 108. That's the target if we break up. And the target if we break down, which I know nobody wants to hear, but it's a possibility. It really is, especially how weak the market is right now. Well, more likely, I'm sorry, I bring it over to where we more than likely would break out. We don't know where that's going to be. So it probably takes us up into 108 somewhere. Say we break down here. 67. I've been calling 69 for a while now. I think 69 would still be pretty bullish. Great buy zone. Will that happen? We'll see. There's no guarantee on anything. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. How's everyone doing? Hey, Poe, I didn't even see you there. How's it going, bud? Yeah, I mean, it very well could come down into the 60s, and it's a very good possibility. Very good possibility. Let's look over here and see what's over here. All right, so down in there. See, no price action for a while. I know. You know what? Let me go to the daily. Go to the daily and Bear with me. All right. Yeah. See this right here? That right there is an imbalance. These are all imbalances. Well, no, I'm lying. That imbalance was filled right here on this wick. That right there is an imbalance. So more than likely we take that imbalance, but it doesn't have to happen, which would be 70K. This right here is a demand zone in my eyes. So I would take another rectangle and draw that out. That right there is the demand zone right here. If price does come down in here, we are looking for like a V bottom, a chicken's drinking water, as Jason Casper would say. We want price to come down here and immediately react to get back up into this liquidity here. Well, here. 86. You were clearly wrong. Nah, I mean, we're sitting at 86 now, so it is a strong support zone on the lower time frames. But personally, this pattern was lost, especially if you draw one from here. A lot of people drawing this line. I would draw it from here. You could even draw it there. Yep. Fake out, back up in. We drop down. We come back up, retest. That right there is signs of lower, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens when this we'll see what happens with this uptrend line and see if we break down from there. So it's really a level by level. If you take a fib and you pull it from here, go up, you will also notice that, the golden pocket's down here at 73 to 74 with the 786 down at 64K. In my opinion, if that was to happen, we're still pretty bullish. We're still making higher lows at that point. So still bullish down there. We could also zoom this out a little bit and pull a trend line from here, if you like. Now, let me see something. You know what? I am going to take that back down to here. Look at that. I mean, it puts it, it would still be a bullish uptrend, in my opinion. Well, there is no opinion. It's facts. If you draw this out, puts us down in this range. And I mean, it would have to be a fast move sooner than later. But personally, a fast move down will lead to a fast move back up, in my opinion. It's possible, Jesse. 73. 73. Where did we get to? 78. 73 is down in, I mean, it damn near puts it at this trend. You guys see me? I have no clue what the hell that was. Strange. I don't know. That was weird. That was real weird. Because it's like the rest of the house still had internet except for me. So weird. All right, so I will try. Let me try to get back to where I was. Hopefully, this doesn't crash. If it does, I appreciate all you for tuning in anyway. So let's see what happens. I'm going back to sharing screen. Give me 1 sec. All right, hopefully you can see this. Hopefully you can see that. Diggity, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Um, I just lost internet for some reason, so I have no clue what's going on. Like I said, I'm new to this, so all right, back to where I was. Pretty much on the daily, we're just waiting for this pattern to break out. We'll see what happens. Um, 1 sec. All right, still look like it's okay right now. So, like I said, I think we come down to this trend line. We'll see what happens when we do that. Indicators are showing me. I mean, we're kind of up and down here. We're up and down, up and down. We want to hold above the 50%, like I said. I know somebody said earlier about XRP. Looks like it's about to fall off a rock, of a cliff. Let's see. XRP. I mean, it's not too bad, but it does still in a downtrend. Daily. Yeah. Um, Everything's pretty clean. I mean, right here we dug down and got rid of this imbalance. So, God, that straight up, straight back down. It's unreal. We might have the free MCB indicator if it's going to work. Don't we block? Yeah. Um, it actually looks like a pretty cool indicator. What Jesse's talking about. I was pretty happy to get invited. Well, not invited to it, but to be where he was at the moment. Let's go down to smaller time frame on XRP. I guess some could say it lost this trend. Yeah, lost. It's really not moving. The market is really doing nothing. Literally nothing for the past hours. On the 1 hour. So what I do is start down at like 12-minute. Okay, we lost to 50%, so probably more downside. 24-minute. We're still resisting on the 50%. We need this to get above it for any type. So you get above it here, it moves up. I talk about this all the time. You guys know. There was one thing I wanted to look at on Bitcoin. Let's see if I can switch screens. Okay. Okay, we are a little more latency on the stream, but I think it'll work for now. So you do have some trades opening up. I mean, it's still kind of sideways. They look like shorts that are opening up. So keep an eye out for a short squeeze here. We could pop up back up to that downtrend line that I just had back there. It's possible. It's very possible. Yeah, that is. Where did that chart go? Hold on 1 sec. Yeah, it's possible we take a quick dip, or even just wreck those shorts and come straight back up to this trend line here. It's very possible. But personally, I don't know. It who knows? Who knows? we are getting some momentum waves coming up to the upside. So these could get smaller and then we go up. So actually, the chart doesn't look too bad to me, other than getting above the 50% in RSI. Yeah, we're below all the EMAs. Below all the EMAs. So that's bearish movement. I don't want to be no bear. Anyone ever successful fill a pepper grinder? Hey, Trade Intuition, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Really ain't much to talk about here on the Bitcoin chart. It really is not doing anything. So, like I said, keep an eye on this trend. We are in a downtrend overall, so keep that in mind. I do think I see, yeah. So right here is an imbalance on the 24-minute chart. Right here. That is an imbalance. So that may come up and fill that roughly to the 90K range, which we've been resisting for a while. I am still short from 94K. I threw in a short. It was back here. Yeah, I threw in a short right here. And it's played out pretty well since. I took profit down here. I'm letting the trade ride. I took about 50% here. It come down to here. I took another 25, and I've been in it ever since, just because we're not making higher highs. Yeah, hopefully I'll be testing that indicator soon. Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap real quick. Let it switch over. All right. So Fear and Greed, 25. We're pretty much in the buy zone. Market cap total overall is 2.83 trillion. 12 million cryptos. That scares the hell out of me. It's just too diluted. I I didn't like the whole meme game, and I mean, I played around with it, but I just, from day one, I said memes will kill a bull run. And we still had a bull run, because from 15K to 109K, that's some pretty damn good gains. So I took profit up top. I didn't take a lot of profit. I ain't got too much in the market. But Bitcoin sitting at 86. We just saw that. 1.7 trillion. Who thinks in this chat that XRP is going to make its way up here? Who thinks that? He said people could spam you. You're a mess. You're a mess. What's up, Doom? How are you today? What's going on? What are you getting into? Yeah, I agree, pal. I agree. It sucks the liquidity from these good coins right here. I do hold a bit of Sol. Wait to where? I'm looking at $8 for what? I'm sorry. XRP? You talking about XRP? Obviously, if that's what I was just pointing at. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that right there. Pi. I finally, all my KYC went through. Nice. So I think your name's Joe, right? Trade Intuition. I think your name's Joe. So Joe said, I think XRP will number 3. I know you guys can see this, but and you don't like XRP. Can you explain why you don't like XRP, or is it, just, is there a reason? Okay, awesome. I thought so. Is there a reason why you don't like XRP, or is it? Did you see where we go here? So I'll go back to this, share that, and let me jump back on XRP. So in the Web3 chat this morning, oh, you know what? I don't have the full history on XRP. So I'd have to pull up like an index, which I guess I can. Let me pull up that index real quick, xrp.i. And let's see if we get some more info. I feel like that should give me all the info. Let's see. 1 week. Yep, there it is. So a while back, I had this downtrend lined up, and we just couldn't get above it. And you see what happened when we did. Unreal. Now, in my eyes, on the weekly, this right here, it probably won't come back down here and fill it. But that right there is an imbalance. Probably won't come down there and fill it. I doubt we're seeing another 75. I mean, maybe. You never know. What do you say? XRP holds too many coins. That's true. It's like Dogecoin. And crypto is to free people from the banks. XRP is for the banks, right? I mean, it's true. It's true. I am still in the gains here, but that don't really matter. Like you said, and all of crypto is supposed to be meant to be, well, not all of crypto, but like Bitcoin, for instance, meant to be decentralized and all that good stuff and keep governments away from our funds. But now the government's in it, who knows where the hell it's going to go. Hopefully it's not the end of it, because it seems like anytime the government gets its hands on something, it sucks. I personally don't like the government being in it, but it does bring money into the market. However, get them the hell out. So yeah, I've been studying a lot of supply and demand trading. So, and really, it works great on Bitcoin because it's so liquid. 86K. Imbalance right here. Came back up and filled that imbalance. So that's done. No imbalance here. Everything's filled. Like I said, there was an imbalance here a couple days ago. That's why I had this drawn out. And it came, well, technically this should be up here like that. So to see an imbalance, let me draw in here. So to see an imbalance, so when we were up here, you see this gap right here? This candle right here wicked up to here. This candle, the next candle after this big candle wicked down to here. That right there is an imbalance. Most times, the chart will come back and fill that imbalance. Hence right here. Imbalance filled. Now, technically, we should be shooting up, but it seems like the market's weak. So, all right, I'm gonna look at chat for a second. Hey, what do you guys think of PiCoin, PI? Like I said, my KYC was finally accepted. I have like 250 of them. It's not a lot, but it's something. Everyone has their feelings about everything. I just hope we all make it out good. Yeah, I agree. So really, in my eyes, there's really no trade setups until we either sweep this low and see what happens, We, like I said, we do have on the 4 hour, we do have hidden bullish divergence, but we don't know where this is coming down to yet. We still haven't printed that green dot, which looks like it's a possibility this curves over and doesn't give us, it doesn't give it to us. Let's take a look at Pi real quick. Look at that, getting bought up. I think Pi will do good things in the future, personally. You've got 2,760 of them. Damn. Damn. It's pretty dang good. Has anybody in your group not KY'd seed? Are you losing any? Do you know of? No apple pie. Yeah, I've been mining for years too. It's just I kind of fell off and forgot about it. What are you all doing? Go back in the room. Yelling at these kids. You're good, Jane. Yeah, so Pie's looking pretty good. Pie's looking pretty good. Getting bought up every time it comes down. Damn, look at that deep momentum wave. No divs. Man, that fell off. Shoo, but it's getting bought back up. So Pie's looking good. I don't know if any of you are on any exchanges that you can buy it on, but no projections on this. I ain't going to chart something like this. Not enough history for me to chart unless you go down in like 24-minute. And even that, it's just been sideways. Just been sideways. Yeah, I'm not going to chart that. It's too ugly. ADA. Good old ADA. All right. For ADA, like if you were trying to get in a trade on this, I'm not much of a pattern trader, but I will trade them when it's clear. And that's a clear downtrend to me. Yeah. Yep. Keep an eye on ADA for a breakout of this downtrend because it will rebound afterwards. Is this? Oh, I see. That's a huge imbalance right there. We did start to come down into it. So it's not so imbalanced, but it still has a lot of imbalance here. So again, that right, wow. That thing just took off. So watch this downtrend. I would even go maybe something like that. It's almost like a down channel just to get a projection of where it could go down to and bounce from. It is 2 touches, but I don't like to count the beginning. Yeah, keep an eye on ADA. Flat in price, uptrend in momentum. As you can see, this thing just doesn't want to get above the 50%. That is the 24-minute though. So let me back out to the 4-hour. Wow, that is one crazy looking chart. Okay, I can tell you right now, the likelihood of this coming back up here is pretty high. This has been too easy for the short traders. Been way too easy. They will get wrecked. What's that? Pi? Actually, some exchanges already have it. Like MEXC, I can't use MEXC. OKX, I can't use that as well. But they are on that. And it's not IOUs. It's the actual Pi coin. Good. Good. Accumulate ADA and XRP. It's worth it. Yeah, like I said, I just watch this. Keep an eye on that. We are printing a green dot right now, so very good chance this breaks up. Let me look at the. Yeah, sitting on the 200 here. Well, still hasn't came down and touched it like it did here. So watch for a retest of that and then possibly up. Money flow is just weak on everything. Everything. So in my eyes, there is slight hidden bullish divergence, but we have green money flow, so it probably won't play out that well. And that would be from this dot here to this dot, this downtrend, this. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me get rid of these. Yeah. No, never mind. Disregard that. I always go from where the dot was printed, which would be on this candle here. That's a downtrend. That's a downtrend. Disregard what I just said. Yeah, all these charts pretty much look the same. I heard somebody say something this morning about AVAX. Oh, okay, your Pi wallet. I'm like, don't send me your wallet. H bar has been good. Stacking that is, yeah, I like H bar. I got some H bar XRP, and I do have some ADA as well. I sold my ADA a while back, but I recently sold a meme coin. Well, it's not a meme coin. So, Honey, HNY, is a coin that a buddy of mine, Jacob, started. He is now the first. So, you know what bubble maps are. He's now the first one on ADA. And let me give me 1 sec. Let me look at that. Yeah, he calls it the hive. So it's honeycomb. It is the first bubble map on ADA, and it's actually really cool. So if you get time, check out honeycomb. HNY is the ticker. I don't know if this is on here or not. We can look at it. Anybody got any coins you want to look at? Like I said, everything's pretty stale. Honey swap, no, it's not on here yet. Everything's pretty stale. We're just waiting for some type of push. Yeah, HNY is pretty cool. Throw me a coin. Juan, welcome, sir. What's BTC waiting to pop? Yeah, pretty much. I will run down on that again since you asked. Go back to, so what I'm looking at is this trend line here. I'm looking for a retest of this, and then I will assess what's going on from there. So we do have, well, we did have an imbalance already been filled. So technically it's pretty clean. So this technically could go up or down. Money flow is just weak. Take a look at past times. Look at that money flow. Look at this money flow. So it's weak coming out. That's what we want to see. We want to see strong money flow. We want to see RSI back above the 50%. Anytime we get below it, it's just downtrends. Anytime we get above it, it's uptrends. We want to see strong moves like this. And there we go. I just spotted another imbalance. Another imbalance right there. The likelihood of that getting filled is high. I've been calling for 69 to 71K. So if we see that, I'm going to be buying personally. That's a buy zone for me. I will even be pulling out of savings. But like I said, it's a waiting game right now. I wouldn't even jump in a trade if I wasn't in one. I'm still short from here, and it was a pretty dang good short. I saw this imbalance here, came up, filled it. So that's what I was looking at when I took that trade. I saw this. I pulled a fib from here to here. I saw this 786 retracement. I noticed at the time, I think it was on the, yeah, I guess it could have been daily. I noticed momentum waves were weak, printed the blue dot, but did nothing. It came back up to this breakdown and retested, and we've been down ever since. So it's a wait on clear direction from Trump's. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree, Juan. I hope I'm saying your name right, and I appreciate you stopping in. If you guys could hit the like, it helps me out a lot. I'm a new guy, just trying to show you guys what I see in the charts. Like I said, you won't see any rocket ships to the moon from me. I'm not bearish. I'm not a bear. I'm not a bull. I show you both sides. Like I said here, jump back down to the 4. I'm going to get rid of this so it's a little cleaner. Like I said here, we could break up from this. We could break down from this. The target for break up is roughly back to the highs. A target for breaking down is 70K. So that's what I see, Juan. I think yesterday with the whole summit was kind of like it was weak. It's not what I wanted to see him say, but just mentioning the word Bitcoin, I guess, is a good thing. So another coin I like is Grass. I think Grass has a pretty strong future. Everything is just weak on the money flow. So I bet you, no, it's still moving. So no imbalance. Okay, for instance, over here, we're coming up. We have a strong move down. That's pretty much a bearish candle right there. We come down even faster. The third candle here wicked up, but didn't fill. So if we saw a wick down on here and a wick up here, and they kind of touched on these two candles here, then there'd be no imbalance. But considering there's an imbalance here, look what it did. It came right back up and exactly filled that imbalance. So anytime you see a move like this, play it. Play it. Go get coffee. I ain't going to be on here too much longer. Like I said, there really ain't much going on. There's not even really any trade setups to look for. And let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Yep, deeper than that. So no divs below the 50. Looks like pill. Oh, that's the wrong chart. One sec. What's gold been doing? Gold's looking strong. Gold's just been pushing. You're not reliable enough? Nah. There's a lot of like I mod for Crypto Lifer. I'm rarely in there. It's just the times I work a 9 to 5, so the times he streams is really tough unless it's on the weekends. I'm mod for a lot of people. Silver, yeah, silver's not looking bad. Silver's been holding pretty strong as well. You know, a lot of people don't think traditionals have anything to do with crypto, but I beg to differ. I beg to differ. It has a lot to do with it. And personally, whether it happens the end of this year or the beginning or next year, I see a market crash happening and possibly recession. I think they're going to try to print money. It's going to wreck the inflation and start to bring everything down again. Hence, going into another bear market. So earlier, back, I don't know, a few months ago, I noticed that Sol was moving before Bitcoin. So I've been actually keeping an eye on Sol. I know since the meme coin thing, it's been kind of tough to rely on it, but yeah, looks like doo-doo. Deep momentum waves. So the money flow is pretty decent thickness wise. We come up here, hit the 50, rejected, back down. So again, once all these coins start moving, say 24-minute, still below it. Once you start noticing the 6-minute, okay, 6 minutes above it. So then we would go to the 12-minute, 12 minutes above it. Okay, if this can keep supported on it, then we could possibly see that go over into the 24-minute. 24-minute right now is resisting. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I got 4 dogs that don't stop whining. So, Juan, can you check ETH? Looks like ETH moving up today. Okay, I also heard somebody say that AVAX was moving. I think I have a better ETH chart down here. I got to get rid of some of these coins. Coinbase, good enough. Good enough. Yeah, a little bit of movement. I am on the 24-minute, so daily wise, yeah, trying to come up a little bit. We are deeper here, so we do have some bullish divergence on the daily on ETH. So we have momentum waves coming up, money flow trying to come up with price action coming down. So that is bullish div. Let me get rid of that. Go to just the chart. All right. Again, for your pattern traders, keep an eye on this pattern. I would go, yeah, I would disregard that wick. Because obviously this played out before this did. So I would have connected these at first. Resistance, resistance, fake out, back in, down, another touch, just about. So maybe this comes back up to here and we can see what it does from there. But as of right now, we do have, let me see what this says. Nah. It's a little bit of it's not really no divs on the RSI, but again, we want RSI to get above the 50. So down in here, we pop up above the 50% and boom, it's all from there. As long as we support above the 50%. Another imbalance, came back down, filled that imbalance, and even went lower. So ETH ain't looking too bad. It does have some bull div on the daily. Do remember, like I said, bullish divergence with red money flow doesn't play out as well as bullish divergence with green money flow. So we are in the red. It is trying to come up. VWAP's trying to come back down, it looks like, but it may support on that 0 and go back up. bringing the momentum wave up with it. And that's daily. 4-hour ETH. Four-hour still downtrend. So technically you'd be looking for shorts. You know, you come up to this line and you check your indicators. You have a touch point here, momentum wave down here. As you can see, that was bear div from here to here. That bear div played out, brought it down. So keep an eye on it. It does look like it's trying to come up some. Yep, we're back above the 50. It could reject, but that's when you go down to your 1 hour. Okay, we're well above it on the 1 hour. So this will trickle down. As this goes up, you'll notice it bring up on the 4 hour. We'll get above. Okay, momentum waves all coming up. No divs there. Yeah, price action coming up. Yeah, so ETH ain't looking too bad. Really ain't no trade setups because you want that powerful move when you trade. You don't want to jump in here and then next thing you know, all it's doing is going sideways. You want to wait for some type of reaction. Here. Boom. I mean, this was kind of just weak. Emmanuel, welcome. Talking about the president screwing us. That's funny. Yeah, I not much came out of that meeting, personally, in my eyes. But hopefully, I think they're playing games, honestly. I just think they're playing games right now. Playing games with the market, trying to get Powell to cut interest rates and try to start printing money, which it's really not the time, in my opinion. Blocky will be number 9. Yep, eventually. Yep. Eventually. Like I said, with the whole mod thing, I just don't want new people coming in and seeing 10 mods in here and being like, it intimidates me when I go into somebody's channel and it's like that. So ETH not looking too bad. AVAX trying to jump up, but you know, somebody says, oh, AVAX is moving. That's not moving to me, in my opinion. I mean, it is. You're up. Well, 5% today. M Ninja, what's good, brother? How are you, man? I ain't seen you in chat lately in the Discord. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hit the like button if you don't mind. I normally don't have to tell M Ninja. M Ninja always be doing it. So yeah, markets really ain't doing much. Really isn't. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin now in the 85s. Like I said, this is going to come down. Sorry, but it is. So not long ago, I was looking at this major run up. We also had bear div there with green money flow though. So normally that don't play out like this, but it did. Come on. Yeah, so the weekly I'm looking for to hold this trend line. I think we see 72K, and that's just my opinion. It doesn't have to happen. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't have to happen, but it's probable. Definitely probable. Anything else somebody wants to see before I jump off? I know it ain't been that exciting, but there really ain't shit going on. I just wanted to jump on and hang out for a little bit. XCN. Okay. Goldie, I didn't even know you were still around. How are you? XCN. All right. Is there one you prefer, like exchange wise, or just go to any one I want? Because I actually don't have an XCN chart pulled up. Is there one you prefer, Goldie? All right. All right. Damn. Huge imbalance down there. All right. I'm going to go to 12 hour real quick. Wow. Nice. Nah. I mean, I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that broke out if you disregard this here. Just sitting there waiting to do something. It started to. It was trying to print some div here, which gave it that little bit of boost to get above the line. So again, everything's going to follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, stuff will start moving up. If Bitcoin's going to go down, stuff's going to go down. So resisting on the 50, and that's 12 hour. Jump down to the 4 hour, still resisting the 50. Well, under the 50 there. God, look at that money flow. I actually changed the colors of all this so you guys can see it better, but it didn't take. For some reason, it's not saving for me. Hold on, I want to look at what you're writing. Are they coming out with a FIFA coin? I don't know. I could pull up Google and look at it. I really didn't. I'm sure there's probably already a FIFA coin. So anyway, this is, if you're in the XCN, it is the time to buy. This thing's flat now. More than likely, the next move will be up unless Bitcoin dumps. If Bitcoin dumps, it's coming down with it. Like I was saying, under the 50, go down to the 1 hour, resisting the 50. It's trying to get above the 50. I guarantee you 24 minutes above. Supporting on it. 6 minute, back below it. I do want to see something now. This is why I'm a big RSI guy. Get above it here. Boom. Bullish movement. Didn't hold out long. So I don't pay too much attention to the RSI on low time frames, but so if I was you, I'd watch the 4 hour. The 4 hour will tell you a little bit more. Watch this 4 hour RSI. That right there is a freaking pure fake out. Right back down. Man, these coins, the money is just dry. Previous chat on what? I'm sorry. Where you at? Jesse. I'm sorry, I missed it, Jess. What did you say again? I'm sorry. Emmanuel Stacker. Let's see. I think they want more. Yeah, I agree. They're manipulating to try to get people like you and me to sell. Just stand strong. Oh, you sent it in Discord? Give me 1 sec then. Yeah, this seems like manipulation to me, but who here thinks that, you know, that inflation's dropping off a rock like that? Yeah, I agree with you, M Ninja. Everything's getting pricey. That's why I don't feel like inflation's down. So government reported as 3%, 2.9. I don't know. So according to this, inflation's coming down pretty quick. Again, I think they're going to try to fudge the numbers to have Donald Trump force a rate cut. So, you know, I personally think there's going to be another high in Bitcoin. So I think we go up to at least 125, my opinion. Yeah, I agree. This is a good site. Um, Gold futures, electric vehicle index. Interesting. I've never seen nothing like that. I didn't even know that was on here. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think Bitcoin makes another high, my opinion. Damn. Wasn't H bar a lot higher than that before? So really nothing, everything's sideways today. Nothing really pushing up. Let's see the 1 hour. Bit tensor up 1%. Bit tensor. That's actually not a bad coin, honestly. I agree, Emmanuel. I agree. I totally agree. Falling Rock AOs. You know, I was a big super guy. I made a few bucks in super. Yeah, I was a big super guy, so I liked my super. Let me find AOs real quick. I found it's easier just to type the damn thing. Let's do Bybit just because of the liquid. It's perpetuals. It don't really matter. I don't know why that does that. No, that's KRW. USDT perpetuals. Why doesn't it select the chart? Huh. I don't know why it throws it down here and just doesn't pick it. AOs. I think I still have some of this as well. It pretty much looks the same as everything else on the 4 hour. Um, Same thing, RSI below the 50%. So bearish movement or sideways. Hence, I don't know that. I don't think I'd put that in a parallel channel. Why is that not drawing? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I guess everything's been faking out on that. Nah, we'll get rid of that. Same thing. Watch that down. Try and keep an eye on that. It is flat, so if you are looking to go long or buy some, now is the time. Now is the time. I don't see this going much lower. This is all the history I have on it, so it's probably, yeah. Yeah, I probably should have picked a different exchange. But locally, like I said, I'd watch that trend. We do have some upsweep here, but money flow is coming down, so that's not great. Yeah, yeah, I agree. And if I was to, all right, let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. I mean, I don't want to cut your chart off, so let me finish this. AO is still in a downtrend, so you're looking for shorts, technically, if you're a trader. If you're a hodler, buy. Okay, price slightly coming down with momentum waves coming up. That is a type of bull div. Money flow is coming back in. Everything's waiting on Bitcoin to move. So AOs ain't looking too bad. AOs is not looking too bad, but it is down pretty good. I think personally, I think alts are going to struggle to even see their highs last year. A lot of coins are going to struggle. A lot of people lost a lot of money in this whole meme coin debacle. Look at that. Bitcoin trying to move. Let me see something. Yeah, it's starting to print an imbalance if it closes up there. RSI trying to get back above the 50. So Bitcoin looks like it's trying to move. It does have a slight uptrend here. So I'd keep an eye out on this. If it breaks this, we're coming back down to this line. Keep an eye out at there. If it breaks this, we're going down. So yeah, that's what I would keep an eye on. This is a 24-minute time frame, so it plays out quick. Thank you, Emmanuel. I appreciate that. We're at 100% right now, 10 watchers, 10 likes, but I do see people popping in and out. I am kind of a boring guy, so. Okay, 24-minute. There is an imbalance here. So I would look for price to possibly come back up into here. So maybe that's what happens. We break this here. That's a change of structure. We could possibly come back down, make another higher low, and then go up from there. So this could be the bottom for now. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Username, how are you? Appreciate you stopping in. Hit the like if you can. Yeah, you're right, M Ninja. And it's almost like we may get to a point where nobody can tell where it's going to go. Not even the greatest chart readers. There was something I was going to show you and I forget. I really do forget. Shit. I forget what I was going to show you. But right now there's an imbalance up here on the 24-minute chart. 12-minute, is there still an imbalance? That's filled. It's a slight imbalance there. Not on the 6-minute. Probably is on the 36. Nope. No. Nope. Epic beard. Shows legit. Thank you. I've been hearing that a lot lately. Even dudes like, what's your secret? I said, nothing. I just let it grow. So yeah, that's what I'm watching on Bitcoin. We'll see what happens. If this changes structure, then we probably will start working our way back up. More than likely. This is 36-minute. Price is flat, indicator coming up. So that is a form of divs. God, these momentum waves are even weak. Anything else you guys want me to look at before I jump off? Max, how are you, sir? If there's anybody in here that hasn't hit the like, I'd appreciate it. It helps out a lot, more than people know. Max, ICP. I think I have an ICP chart. ICP. Yeah, I like the indexes. Gives you a lot more history. All right, start on the daily. Oh, hold on. This looks like okay, this is market cap. Hold on. ICP. I don't want market cap. What is going on? Is it really $5.99? Jesus, I didn't even realize that. All right, same thing, downtrend, higher high, lower high, going flat on its support, but it is nonetheless supporting on $5.44. Actually, it's a pretty clean downtrend. One second, let me grab my dog. Jane, can you grab him? Downtrend here. A little bit of an imbalance there, so watch for it to come up into that. If it does, it will break this uptrend. Is kind of flat, but momentum waves coming up. RSI below the 50 on the daily, which ain't a great sign, but like I said, with all this RSI stuff, watch for this thing to, let's see what the 4-hour looks like. So it's trying to come up to the 50. Once we get above that 50, we will start to see price go up. There was some divs here, but we're in the red money flow, as you can see. Price getting lower, momentum getting higher. But the bullish divergence was what red money flow. Doesn't play out as well as in green money flow. So I think everything's waiting on Bitcoin. A lot of these patterns you will see are in a downtrend. Your trend line. So once Bitcoin makes a move, these things will break out and come back to their highs, or well, the high of this range here. Sorry, I'm just trying to spot some things. I don't really see much. Jump down to the 1 hour. 1 hour, same thing. It does look like there's some slight bull div. It's slight, but it's there. Momentum coming up. Green dot just printed. Yeah, everything's pretty weak. Pretty weak. And like I said, the 6 minute is above the 50%, which will take you into the 12 minute being above the 50%. 24 minute above the 50%. Honestly, like lately, I've been able to look at charts and be like, oh, well, that's going to go up or down. Right now, it's kind of it's stunning me. I don't see a direction. Watch for this to come back to this trend line. Let me jump to the 4 hour real quick. Damn it. Sorry. Locally, that looks like it came up into the 50. Yep. Okay, so it's resisting on the 0.5. Yeah, there's really not much going on with these coins. It's crazy. Username on support you into my confusing world. Yeah, they're kind of dead. Not dead, but just not really doing anything. Slight imbalance there. Slight imbalance. Yeah, these charts look kind of weak to me, but nobody wants to hear that. So we're going to the moon. Right? ETH just eating people's bags up. ETH it has kind of been a disaster. It really has. Fees are beyond low. Where is that? Here it is. What are the ETH fees? Point 0.6. I think last bull run, I think it was like 100 or some crap. Can you even drop down that menu? No. Fear and greed, 25 out of 100. I've already talked about that. Whatever pros is moving. Prosper. I don't think I've ever even heard of this. Prosper. 32 million. 134 million dollars in 24-hour volume. Wow. What number is this? Oh, 659. What is this coin? Prosper is bridging institutional grade Bitcoin mining power on chain and aiming to fully unlock the potential of Bitcoin. Mr. Central. Huh. I've never even heard of this. Interesting. Has anybody heard of Prosper before? Base looks good, like the coin or the ecosystem itself? Because my base coins are doing shit. Like I'm really far down on my base coins. Not down, but they're not performing like they were 4 months ago. God, it's hard to keep people watching when the market's doing crap. Um, I've never heard of Prosper. I'm interested. I'm interested. Oh, an AVAX. Yeah, did I even look at the AVAX chart? Like I said, it had a little bump this morning, up like 5%. I think I did look at this already. Obviously, I got a downtrend line. So on AVAX, just watch this trend line to break. It will break eventually. They always do. They always do. But I like moves like this. That's what I like. No fees so far. So like I use Base inside a Coinbase wallet, and I pay fees. Look at March 24 and January 25 alts and where they are now. Makes one think. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was saying. I'm not so, I think alts are going to struggle to get to the March 24 highs. Okay, I'll do a comparison on that, maybe show it on my next stream. Another thing to look at is your dominances. So USDT dominance. So this thing has held an uptrend for 7 years, and you can see every Bitcoin top, Bitcoin top, Bitcoin top, Bitcoin top. I don't know if this means we topped or what, but USDT, people are moving into USDT, and that's clear right here. Very clear. Where was my other chart? USDC. So people going into USDC, it doesn't look as good as USDT. This is another indicator. See, this right here should be pushing Bitcoin up, and it's not. So what the hell is going on? Manipulation. I remember what I was going to show you now. Let me find. I remember what I was going to show you. So this, let's turn on another indicator. Huh. I could have sworn there was some X's on this. There's one there, but which a yellow X normally means manipulation. I don't really see many. Okay. Whatever. Damn, still only 10 likes. Who's not hitting the like button? Everybody, right? Somebody is discording me up. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, markets really aren't doing shite. I'd keep an eye on this trend here. If this is broken, we will come down into this. One way or another, this will break up or down. We just don't know which way yet. You see 18. Love the dog pick. Oh my. have to look at another interesting thing to look at is the top 100 in 21 and 22 has not hit an all-time high against Bitcoin. Okay. Okay. Right. So say we go back here. Let me jump back out to the other screen. So cryptocurrencies ranking. And let's go here. Damn it. Didn't mean that. Sorry. So you said 21, 22. I just wanted to see something real quick. So this is close enough. I really just wanted to see what its all-time high was in that year. So what you're saying is you're talking about paired with Bitcoin, right? Yeah, against Bitcoin. Yeah, so like we'll say ADA BTC. And we will go to weekly. Right. Has it ever? ADA's never been. It's still continuing to make lower highs. But I know what you're saying. I will look at nah, it's a good thing to look at. It's definitely a good thing to look at. Back here, will it? We don't know. This was back in the well, that's December. Where was March? March right here. So technically, like this chart is telling me it's better to be in ADA than it is Bitcoin. Well, buy wise. So do I. I agree. I love all these opinions and takes. But I see people getting bored because there really ain't much going on. So I'm going to jump off here so I can save myself. But I will take a look at all that you said username and I'll prepare something for the next live for sure. I appreciate all the info. Yeah. Yep. Top 100 versus. I don't think you can do like a top 100 coins versus Bitcoin. I don't think. Can you? No, I don't think so. You as well. You as well. I don't know why it won't let me select them. So this is the total chart. This is everything as a market cap. It pretty much looks like Bitcoin. Pretty much looks like Bitcoin. All right. Well, thank you all for stopping in. I appreciate it. Smash the like if you haven't. It helps a lot. And I will see you guys later. Like I said, sorry there ain't really much going on in the markets, but everything's pretty much in a downtrend. Keep an eye on that for any breakouts. if you're a trader. If you're not, it doesn't apply. Just keep holding your bag. And that's pretty much it. But thank you all. I appreciate it. 19 likes. It only says 10 on my end, but I appreciate that. Y'all support the hell out of me. Okay. Okay, so on Tuesdays, huh? So on Tuesdays. Well, it doesn't matter. I DCA on Bitcoin all the time. Doesn't matter the day for me. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays are good trading days. Like I said, I'm going to continue to hold my short until we do something here and we make some type of change. So, all right. Thank you all. Much love. Blocky out. I see y'all.